you actually predicted this. You thought you would win in the first round, be a knockout. What was it about Jimmy that made you feel this way?
I mean, it's not about Jimmy, but it was a matchup of really two strong striker with big knockout power. So, I mean, we both go for the kill. We in-range fighters, so of course it's going to be explosive and really fast. And I know I got power. I think I showed in my last two fights that with the full camp, I'm unstoppable. So yeah.
Are you surprised though that it happened that quickly?
I mean, this is not the first time it happened during my career. You know, I don't even know if that's my quickest fight. So it's all depend, you know, about. First of all, I thought that was because of the level of my opponent before the UFC, but even in the UFC, I see this happening again. So I think that's just because of my knockout power.
Do you think that when he fell to the ground, like, it was kind of like a punch, but also pushed him, that that's when he knocked himself out, the impact of his head on the mat? Did you notice that?
I mean, I don't even know. Of course, I pushed him down because I wanted him on the floor. I wanted him on the floor so I can keep doing my ground pound. And I mean, if the head touched the ground, that's because already the light is off. Otherwise, the body naturally doesn't do it. So, I mean, I think I rocked him pretty bad before.
When you prepared, did you scout him being not lazy, but like, did you notice openings in the clinch ahead of time? Like, did you?
I mean, he has a slow pace. He like to look around, you know, bring the guys in place he wants, and he goes slowly because he has a lot of powers. But that's what it does, you know. He has a slow pace, but you know, when he unloads, he's really explosive. So I took that as my advantage for sure.
Were you surprised? Because you had like a series of uppercut over the top, uppercut over the top. You never really addressed it until it was too late. Were you surprised? Like you just sort of accepted that?
I mean, I don't even know what happened really. I didn't really check the replay, but it's fighting. You know, once you get a rock one time, you know, you gotta be reacting accordingly. And sometimes you're not able to, and you want to move that way, and instead of going the other way, and then that's the mistake you made, and that could be your last mistake.
Do you believe firmly you're the top contender now?
I mean, I think I proved that because he was supposed to be fighting for the belt next. So my goal is to go for the belt right away. I want to be the fastest rising guy for the belt.
What if they give it to Gustafsson next? Would you be okay with that?
I mean, I understand for sure because there is a beef with John Jones and Cormier. Both have a tough 5-round fight with Gustafsson, and I think the fans want to see that fight, the revenge and everything, you know, a lot of stuff. And it's a lot about what the people want to see too. You know, you gotta make exciting matches. But I think I'm gonna be able to come there and make an exciting fight because I know I'm gonna knock both of them out.
Would you be willing to wait, or if they do go the Gustafsson route, would you want to take another fight?
I mean, I really want to fight for the belt next. So if I have to wait, I'm gonna wait. But I want to be active too. So you know, I'm gonna have to think about it.
You've been very active this year. It's your third fight since February. Are you hoping to fight one more time in 2017?
That was my goal, but it all depends about tonight's game.
And you're very you're expressionless. You know, like, are you happy now? Obviously, there you go.
No, it's fine.
Yeah. Is this kind of surreal to you? What's happening here?
I mean, no. I mean, I thought about it. I thought about that for a long time. This is like the accomplishment of like 10 years of training. You know, I started like no, actually 7 years of fighting. I've been training more. It was just a long process, but then suddenly everything happened that fast. I think I just grabbed the right opportunities and I tried to make the best of it. After I knocked Misha out, I was already planning the same night the fight against the #2 contender in the world. One of the best guy, you know, really a scary guy, you know, knocking everybody out, you know. And even that night, the same guy in my corner was saying, "Oh, it's too risky, this and that," you know. And I was, "No, it's not risky, you know. Like I don't need to choose my opponent. I don't need to take my time. I don't need, you know, I got this energy going, and I wanna keep on proving the world, you know. So if I didn't have time to rest, you know, I didn't have time to rest, to take a vacation and stuff, you know, enjoy a little bit of time. I was really tired after my last camp, and I just went back into it because I love that, and I think if you really want to do something about it, it's time to do it. It's time to go. You have to go.
We just spoke with Volkan Oezdemir, who was very complimentary of your training. How important was his insight into his former opponent, Jimmy?
I mean, I was lucky that he came back. Let's not say out of retirement, but he came back to help me in the gym 2 times, and that was good because I need also some really strong sparring partners, you know. So because me and Johnson, we do always when we spar, we do all. It's a war, you know. Like we go hard, really hard. And I like that because it's like a fight, you know. And then I got other people around. I play differently when I spar, you know. I mean, more technique, more fast, you know. I got a whole bunch of people, but I know when I spar with Johnson, he's like really tough. So I was happy that he was here. But of course, those 2 years with him, you know, training and learning, so I learned a lot with him, you know, are really helpful.
How satisfying was that knockout early and you gesturing afterwards to your wrist? What about the emotion that you had in that moment and the crowd kind of going with it?
I mean, I was happy for sure. This is, I think, also a good proof that my new nickname suit me well because I got no time, and I think that's why also because I know people are really fast, and I wanna go for the belt also really fast.
What is the nickname?
No time.
No time. Who gave you that?
I think it was my friend all around back home in Switzerland, also because Switzerland is a country of watches and you know, stuff like that. So I think it suit me well, and yeah, I mean, yeah.
That's great. I'm just curious, you came out with the Swiss flag. I actually heard from some Turkish fans who, there's not a lot of Turkish MMA fighters who were saying, well, why don't you come out with both since you're half Turkish as well?
Yeah, because the only thing is like I'm half Swiss, half Turkish. I grew up in Switzerland, born and raised, and I got educated here, and you know, I spent all my life here. I don't speak Turkish, unfortunately, and since it's the country that saw me, you know, grew up, that's why I represent that country. But I never, you know, I was really proud of my origin, you know, and my mother always say, you know, smart like a Swiss and strong like a Turkish, you know. So I think I show the world, and I want to represent for both countries anyway. But when I walk out into the ring, you know, I usually take the Swiss flag.
And your name means volcano in Turkish, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Kind of like your fighting style.
Exactly. You know, I'm really quiet. I really, you know, no emotion. But once you land, you know, it explodes.